I'm 31. I've never had a boyfriend. In fact, never really dated. So I'm changing that. I've enlisted my friends to be my Mr. Miyagi mentors and kind of teach me all the ways about dating / force me into dating. So in the past 2 episodes, I've learned from Tori, Bree, and Tula how to text people, how to make a profile, how to approach people in real life. Also learn from bad experience. Don't kick men or attempt to kick them. Also, don't bombard conversations that you are not a part of or dominate conversations. So we got all of that from, the fellow female perspective. But as they say, women are from Venus, men are from Mars, Mercury. Honestly, can't remember the exact planet. Do you guys remember the planet?
Mars.
Okay, so it's Mars.
Jupiter?
Oh, they get more stupider.
I remember that one.
Men are from Venus, boys are from Jupiter to get more stupider. So today you're going to get the stupider perspective because I have 2 of my guy friends here to go over the same topics we've already done, but from the male perspective. So today we have who's already taken a drink. Wow, going well. That's where we're headed.
Just making sure I sound good.
We have Kevin and Austin.
Hello.
Yeah.
How we doing?
Welcome. We have Kevin and Austin, just to clarify for everyone. So first, current relationship status.
Single.
I'm in a relationship.
So we have both perspectives. The reason I asked that is so the first episode, right? After people watched it, I say people, after my mom saw it, she's like, why do you have 2 single people teaching you? Is that really the best?
Lava West knows what she's saying.
I was like, you're kind of right there. They're in the trenches with me. So, okay. So second, what is your biggest ick?
I think I hate assumptions a lot. I think that's like an easy common thing that it's either like a lot of people could do it or, some people are just people making assumptions about stuff.
Like you?
Yeah, during dating. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to say like lack of awareness. Like
okay.
Someone who doesn't read the room, someone who is just not getting context clues at all. That's like, we're not doing this.
Are you talking like people who are like rude to waiters and stuff?
Oh, well, yeah, but I feel like that's a good universal ick.
And you're just
no one likes
no
that.
one wants to see that. But when someone just can't, maybe trying to be playful and they're like short and you're like, oh, I was just trying to like have a light, fun conversation. Just somebody who can't
people can't take jokes or like, read the. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, I'm honestly kind of shocked because when I first heard that question, I really thought it was going to be like all of us being like, where Tula had that one video where that guy was like jump roping and she was like, I didn't know jump roping was an ick until I saw this app, this guy on this app. I thought it was going to be like really shallow and I don't know if I'm impressed or upset because I thought they would be more funny, but you guys are all like so deep in your.
Well, we can
I don't know. I mean, like any.
No, it's good. It's like so good that you guys aren't like shallow. But I really, when I wrote that question, I was expecting the like, oh, jump rope or like, my roommate was like, oh, when guys like slide across the seat to get in a car. Like random. I thought it was gonna be like random things.
Is that a common thing? Do guys slide across the seats?
Like like when you open the door and you have to like.
Mm-hmm.
I can see girls will be like, when he washes his hands, like, why are you trying to be clean?
Well, just like
for what? Who are you trying to touch? Being clean,
right? Like you always see those like random ass where people are like, oh my god, like he was a mouth breather. Like random. I really thought.
Well, now I'm gonna think of a random one.
Well, yeah.
But
now
that's what I really thought I was gonna get, and now I'm like, what, 3 episodes in, and every single person has like a very deep, like, which I'm like, oh, my friends are good people, but they've all been like really deep responses.
So you think very little of us is what you're trying to tell us?
No, I kind of expected it to be the like surface level icks.
I don't know. It's hard. It's like. I mean, I get the jump rope thing reminds me of something you see off of like a dating profile.
Well, that's what, you saw it.
Yeah,
this
so
man,
like something like
that. He was
that.
in like a video game. He was like,
if you don't know your yours or your theirs,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, another one Bree said was green text. She was like, that's an ick.
Oh, yeah.
See, but they have better cameras. I'm learning to embrace the green bubble.
Well, it's because we're on the iMessage. You don't want to be the person that's not in the iMessage.
I agree.
It's awkward.
Because then you ruin the
you're
whole
in Europe,
chat.
other places they have WhatsApp, so no one even knows.
Yeah.
But, okay, another one is, one of my guy friends in law school once told me that rom-coms are to girls what porn is to men, where it makes you delusional about like what to expect from the opposite sex.
Yes.
Oh.
One, do you guys think that's true?
I don't, do you feel that way? Do rom-coms really get that.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I've never watched porn. I was about to be like,
Yes.
I'll end this right now and fight you. No way.
I'm curious.
I didn't know where you were going with that, but my face was like,
Sydney, that's a sin.
This is a holy man next to me on this couch,
Yes.
okay?
Good
Like,
Lord.
does nothing to his body.
No.
Keeps it pure.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah,
This is water.
But I want to
Water.
know the like statistics of how many romantic comedies were written by a man versus a woman as the like screenwriter.
Okay, well, we're not
Because
science.
what does that really mean, you know?
Because if it's
you
a
guys
woman
are
writing
really
this,
There's
they're
layers.
avoiding the point about porn.
No, no.
They're trying to pivot, and I
but
died.
women know how to write to women. Like they'll write a guy the way a guy never is.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, that's why rom-coms to women, like, that's why I love movies. I feel like that's why I'm so delulu about love, because I expect.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like
I expect this,
comparison.
and it's like, and I have so many guy friends where I know that's not actually going to happen, but it's like, oh, but there could be that one. Oh, or like,
Heath Ledger.
he won't date all those girls, but
Heath
he'll
Ledger,
date
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You know, like, it gets
Yeah, I'm not
out.
singing "You're Just Too Good to Be True" to Julia Stiles on a soccer field.
No, when he wasn't even really dating her, he was just
Exactly.
trying to like win a bet.
And
or
fake
money.
dating's not a real thing. Like no one fake dates.
No.
No.
So it's like, I feel like, yeah, that gets it. So the question I asked all the girls was like, what was your first rom-com that made you, or just romantic movie?
So what was the first
Like,
porn that made us?
Delulu? No, I'm not going to ask that. But
Just
wait,
like
so
that.
I was going to just ask though, do you think like porn, obviously now you guys are older, so you have more experience, but like when you first were watching porn, like it made you Delulu like about what women were like? Whether just in general or like in bed, anything.
Yeah, you know, I just assumed like I guess during, yeah, because what, you know, porno, everyone's like, oh, dude's got like a foot long wiener, so it's like, is this what this is what they're expecting of
you were
me? Is this
doubting
like this
yourself.
crazy stuff? And then they like all know how to do all this shit, and of course, you know, I'm sure every kid there's like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? I don't know. As far as it being a thing to make me delulu compared to like a girl watching 50 First Dates, probably not as much. Still,
That's a good rom com.
yeah.
So you're saying like it gave you some doubts, but you like
I
kinda
still don't think it
realized-
might have been as heavy as
Is
maybe
like
how
a
girls
rom-com was to us.
romanticize about relationships.
I think rom coms are only solid if the guy seems resembling of a normal dude. So like Adam Sandler kind of works because a lot of guys are
Normal Adam Sandler
in bad
like
basketball
dudes.
shorts and like
have a little belly.
our
Yeah.
dumbness is
Working
kind of
at
what makes
Dick's
us
as a
cute in an
manager or some
aspect.
shit, yeah.
Like those rom coms, guys appreciate too because it's like, oh yes.
Okay,
but when
but
it's the
be
guy
real.
who is the quarterback, who is also a six pack, but then he writes poetry or something.
Yeah.
His
Like we're
saying-
like, no one's doing
Troy
that.
Troy Bolton, yeah.
Yeah. Like so those
But
ones,
even like Adam Sandler, like I'm sorry, but no one is making a film to tell their wife all the shit they miss if she has dementia and repainting. No one.
Obviously out there. Or something like
Yeah.
Good Luck Chuck.
it's called Hope
those
Core.
two.
You should look it up.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Hope Core.
Yeah, but it's fake, is what we're saying. Okay. All right. So I remember I had to look at my last question, but just give more idea about you guys. Who is your celeb crush?
Ooh, man. I think mine has probably always been Rosario Dawson.
Okay.
Yeah. Ever since I saw her in Clerks 2. And
All the movies she's been in.
that was the first one I ever watched her in, I think. Probably.
Yeah, I want to picture someone I could still like see normally, and it would be like, oh, this isn't like Sydney Sweeney or whoever you like. Oh, you don't see that person. So like, I love Emily Blunt. Like she's just the cute mom who like somehow
How
kills
wholesome
it.
of you.
Yeah,
No,
that.
but
I
like she
thought
knows
I
how to
knew
be
yours.
because she was the runner-up for Black Widow. Like she knows how to be sexy,
Oh,
but
and
she
Edge
doesn't
of
make that
Tomorrow?
her like
Her arms in Edge of Tomorrow are literally my life goals. She is jacked. in that
Yeah.
movie.
But when I see a
That's the one with
celebrity
Tom
that's
Cruise?
like, oh,
Yeah.
you would see them on the street and you would like look at them because
Mhm.
they're beautiful, but they're not like unreal. That's
Yeah.
the ones. Those are the
I
ones
thought
that
you
I'm
were
like.
for sure gonna say what's her face? Mulligan. From Promising Young Woman.
Oh no. My other answer. Ooh, this one beats it. Rachel McAdams.
Oh, who's the chick from that was always your celeb
She
Jerry
don't care.
Mulligan is not my
Yeah.
celeb crush.
Okay, I
You
swear.
don't know your friend.
You do not know
Okay,
your
you
said
friend.
those-
Rachel
before.
McAdams is a blonde. Rachel McAdams is a redhead. Rachel McAdams is a brunette.
I have to say,
Rachel McAdams with black hair.
she is
works
one
it all.
woman
All of
that
them.
can rock every hair,
Yeah.
every hair color. Like I could.
Like she did Wedding Crashers
great
and
movie.
Notebook. She knew how to appeal to everyone.
That's the same girl?
Same
Yeah,
girl.
dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we know you both a bit, at least some background, we're gonna get into the main topics to help me learn how to date.
Okay.
So, where do you think is the best place to meet guys?
To meet guys out in the wild?
Yeah, or I guess where do you guys think is the best place to meet people?
I think
Like, if you were on the prowl, where are you going?
I think everyone thinks a bar. It's easy to socialize at a bar. Everyone's, has a few drinks in
What
them.
kind of bar? That's so vague.
Yeah, a bar has to. It's
Are
a
you
very
talking
specific
like,
kind of bar.
No,
dive
no,
bar,
where you could go up to 'em and talk.
lounge? There's so many options.
I mean, I guess you could do in any of them, but I think a dive is more chill, more approachable. You could kind of just walk up to someone at like a club where there's music. You have to like try to catch them at a bar, probably.
Or and you're like yelling.
Yeah.
Catch every other
I
word.
love this song, and then you're just like,
If you're
"What?
doing the
I
beats,
can't
you're
hear
like,
you."
hey, hey.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that. I'm so loud. I could
Yeah,
talk
you
over
could talk
anything.
over a
Yeah.
speaker.
Yeah.
Okay. So dive bars. Kevin.
I think like a place, but usually when it's like unintentionally, you see a real side of a person. I think at a bar, you're like wearing your best fit, or you are like, I'm here to let loose. Like you're kind of like you have a little bit of an MO, but like when you go to a bar for a trivia night, you're kind of like maybe more with your friends. You're like, oh, I needed a break from work,
Sure.
or
Yeah.
you're doing an activity where like I'm not gonna like promote intramural sports or something, but like where people aren't trying to be like, let me present a best version of myself. Let me be the hot girl at the bar. Let me be the hot dude at the
Yeah.
bar.
Sure.
Wait, so you're saying no to intramurals and like trivia, or
No,
you're saying
like
yes, to those?
To like there's an element to it that's more than like we're going to a bar to have fun
Yeah.
night and like see where the night goes.
Okay. I get that.
Whereas you're
Like-
like at trivia night, like let's fucking win this.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like,
And then
let's
someone
That's a
picture
super
different setting.
competitive.
When us-
and
That's a
then-
totally other
us
setting.
three
Yeah.
went to trivia night together, and me and you were like,
Yeah.
"What's that song?
Yeah.
Shut up!"
Because you can see someone who has the same kind of energy towards you with
Yeah.
an activity you may like, and you're like, okay, I find this person like better a little bit because they're telling their team like get it together.
Mhm,
You're like
mhm.
Yeah.
they're gonna have the same MO as me,
Yeah.
so I like that kind of.
Oh yeah, my roommate, she literally was like, "Why don't you go to like bars and watch football there? Like that's what you meet a man."
You watch football.
I said, well, "Honey, you couldn't even see me watch an Alabama game." So I did a time lapse of myself because she had left. I sent it to her. She literally texted me back and was like, "Yeah, maybe not." Okay, so we're saying bars. Now my question is, when you're at the bar and you're like looking around,
That's how we look.
Yes, that's what you do when you get there. It's like, look
Well,
at all these
okay.
fucking people. Yes.
So Bree and Tori were like emphasizing the importance of eye contact, right?
Yeah.
And also surveying the scene, which I think is in my life, like I'm so invested with people in front. You know me, I hate when people are on their phones and shit. Like I'm always so like,
Right.
but they're like, no, you have to be like, did that guy walk in with a girl? Like you need to like know that kind of stuff. And Tori's like, you might end up in a fight. And I was like, first of all,
They sound
Sounds like hunting.
and they sound like cops. Like you got one eye there, you got one
they
eye.
did.
They did.
They literally
Yeah,
the
that's
way
it.
they were acting like
Profiling.
We don't do
hunting.
that.
you
Yeah.
need to be backed into a corner, like
Oh my God, what is
eyeing
this?
people. Who are they talking to? What are they do? And I was like,
The
it
Sahara,
sounds like
man.
a
Really
lot,
glad, man.
right?
Yeah, I know. This is scary. It sounds so
then,
intense.
yeah, and then they're like, and if you see a guy that you like have watched that he's single, whatever, and then he goes to the bar, like go up to the bar too. And I'm like, well, what if I already have a full ass drink? Like that's
Then you leave the drink.
You spill it behind you and you
Yeah.
walk up
And
to
then
the bar.
You
and they
slam it.
both
Yeah.
crush it, throw it.
One thing our
Yes.
friend group is good at.
Mhm.
I need another.
So they were saying that they were like kind of shimmy your way next to him at the bar.
Don't shit me.
It's like, I'm just going to get in right here. Hey, you want to buy me a drink,
I
dude?
just hear
No,
like
I just picture
I.
the really the white person when you whisper and you're like, get in right here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to picture you, Shivy, and for some reason you're listening to like Gloria Stefan's conga. You're like, come on, chicken butter. You know, I'm like, stop Shivy. Like, stop Shivy.
Step to the bar.
Just the inflatable man at the car dealership.
Okay, rude. I don't want to dance better than that. Don't.
Yeah,
That was an answer.
You gave me a side eye right now. He gave me an answer. I said,
You what? Before he even looked at you.
no, he looked at me and said,
We'll roll back the footage.
tape will
We'll
show.
check.
it will.
Yeah.
That one's going to see exactly the face you gave
You
me.
got two
After
on
you
you.
went,
Yeah, and
He's
you did it. It was
I
literally the
didn't
same
think your
time.
sentence was finished by the time you were.
I didn't start a
You're
sentence.
just like,
Okay, so I'm so sorry.
no, it's okay. It's okay. This
You
is
Go
should-
back to.
You should be.
I'm not
Okay.
that sorry.
So when you guys get to the bar, obviously we know you're
What would
shit,
work?
but we're talking past tense, right?
Sure, yeah.
So we're talking past both of you. Like, how do you know? Like, who do I want to approach? Is it okay to approach?
You know, I really would suck at. I'm going to suck at this answer.
Why?
Because whenever I go to a bar
There's no
and I'm with
wrong
my
answers.
friends, I'm just so engaged with my friends.
Yeah.
I'd hardly pay. Like, we're so. it's so hard to take attention away from our friends because we have a great friend group, and even my other friend group. Yeah. So like I would need like someone like the dudes that are like signaling the airplanes. Like a girl would have to be like staring at me across the bar, doing that, like saying like buy me a fucking drink for me to be like, oh dude, I don't know, maybe she's interested. I don't know. Dude, do you guys want to go smoke a stoke outside? Like,
Okay, well,
and then
say you're just like with one other
That's
guy
so
friend.
great. Smoke a stoke.
Yeah, just
Well,
something,
actually, no,
anything.
We'll go back. Okay. So you said that girl had to be like.
I would need obvious
Yeah.
signs. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm very
you're
oblivious.
saying, do you generally then approach women, or do you wait for women to approach you?
It's happened so few. I could probably split it down the middle because it doesn't happen a lot where a woman approaches a man.
That's
And
true.
then me as a person already saying that I usually am just so like enamored with our friends and caught up with chilling that I don't really fucking do it. I never
So
really
you're
did
meeting
it
the
that
majority
much.
of people in apps, then, is what I'm hearing.
People throughout, or maybe like from like someone I knew previously or something like that.
All right.
Or maybe you just see someone that out that
Yeah.
you might have known, and then that's the easier way to make small talk. But complete strangers,
You might have known in LA.
Maybe.
Just random.
no,
He
that's
knows a
what
lot
I'm
of people.
saying.
That's true. He does know a lot of people.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually he'll know someone where we're
It's
at.
weird. Yeah. Okay. But okay, what about you?
I'm
Do
very
you feel like you have to make the
I-
first move, or you wait for people to come to you?
Usually, but I don't try to make it feel like I'm even to myself like, oh, you're making a move right now. But let's say,
You're like, what?
Locking in.
What is the word?
well,
Green
because
glass?
part of me is gonna
Gaslighting
agree.
yourself. You're like making the first. No.
Well, no, because
making the
part of
first
me is
move.
Am I? I
agreeing
am, yeah.
with Bree and Tori of like, oh, when you see them go to a bar, you go to a bar. So if someone's caught my eye, yeah.
Sure.
And then I judge. I'm not afraid to like. I never want to hit on like, oh, I'm gonna say like a pickup line or make it
Yeah.
so obvious I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But like I'm like, oh, I kind of treat it like ping pong. Are you gonna hit it back? Are you gonna say something like that's like? Because I'll say something like out of pocket, or I'll say something random. I won't try to say like, wow, it's really loud in here, right? Because like, yeah,
Well,
we just say
yeah,
that.
that'd be.
But I'll be
Yeah.
like, I try to say something, and if they like are, it seems like wit is trying to be matched or wit's like attempted. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, let's keep going.
That's like, wait, this reminds me of a funny story.
But it's something like I love when someone else is rude at the bar, and I'm like,
Rude at the bar?
yeah, because then
It's
the
easy for
easiest
him to
thing, I'm
relate,
like, am I crazy for thinking that was a bitch ass move, or was that a bitch ass move?
Exactly.
And then
You're
a
able to relate
conversation
to it.
starts without
So you just want to find rude ass people?
no, but that's an easy way to start. Be like, did you think they suck too?
Oh, you're saying like bond over how
Yes.
rude someone else was. I thought you were like,
Or the bartender's
they're
ignoring
a
you, and you're
dick.
like, bro,
Yes,
they're
you're-
never gonna come
Kinda.
over. Should I just grab a beer on the other side of the bar? Like Seth Rogen in Opt Up, one of my
Right.
favorites. He's
He
out of
goes
his
to
league
get the
hitting
beer?
on her,
Yep.
and he's just like, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna do this for us and grab the 2 beers and throw the money.
oh my god.
But like when you're not trying to make it like, oh, I'm flirting with you from the second we
Yeah.
like haven't had a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So you guys like, so Brie and Tori were like, you have to make like, you lock eyes, right? You like look away, and if they're like still looking 3 seconds later, they're into it. Do you guys feel that same way or no?
Or you could be like, why the fuck
To
are they
me,
staring at
the
Yeah,
two
me?
like
of
they
you-
don't blink.
Yeah, I'm like, fucking
Okay,
lizard
from-
person, dude. What is
From
this?
you guys, I'm getting oblivious. If some girl's like, and like looks back at you, you guys are gonna be like, or you guys have looked away, not thinking twice about it.
Well, I
The
think
girl
we're,
just looks at me like,
and we've been
No, yeah,
conditioned
no.
to
Yeah.
like, oh, don't look too long at someone. So when someone is making not extended eye contact, but you're like, you're wondering if I'm looking at you like a couple times,
Yeah.
then I think that.
and then are you smiling
so
at them, or are you
laughing
just
at
like
them.
blinking
Yeah,
out,
like,
looking at them
Now
too?
I,
You're just
I'll
like,
smile to be like, okay, let's just see, like, am I like picking up?
Wait,
what-
like a normal smile or like the grocery store smile where it's like,
no, I'm not gonna soft smile. I'm really bad at that.
but you know the grocery store where it's like,
that just looks like you're saying sorry for making eye contact with me.
but that, so you guys will just be nice and just be like,
I guess. I don't, yeah.
I'm dying.
I don't even think about. It's weird
I
to
don't-
think
I've
about.
never-
what-
I'm just like-
180 between what they're saying. No, it's amazing. This is amazing.
well, it's funny when like
This is great research.
because you guys
This is
there's like
great.
a girls
It is.
chat, and the way you guys say how you should respond to like when you guys send a screenshot of like how to flirt with us. And then
I know, we don't have time to do this tonight,
one
but
of
I
you
wanted
lets
to.
one of us help you flirt with a guy, like I feel like the traction just picks up immediately because we're like, they're not playing chess, they're playing checkers. Like we're just like
Yeah.
corner, whereas you're like, girls are like, oh, you gotta do this to do this to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's funny when a girl lets a guy friend help her flirt.
Yeah,
It's
when we
usually
do my
way more
sweat
successful.
nights.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's more
True.
successful because
Even
we're like,
opening lines y'all were saying, I was like, this is outrageously open. You know, you guys would just go for it. And I'm like, but it gets.
You're on the app for a reason. Like, you're not there to say, like, you don't care about my family or what my job was. Like, no one wants to know how work is. We all hate work. So
Like, I get it. It was sucked. It was another day.
Yeah, like,
You're glad you got home on time.
Yeah.
Just watch your show. I don't know.
No,
Something
I
like that.
don't.
Same
And
shit,
I'm
different
like,
toilet. Like,
and
get
the
off. It's not
crazy
even
thing
that
is, like,
serious.
our friends who are girls, I feel like we're all pretty, like, not to, like, vilify anyone, but, like, like, we're not, like, very
Keep going.
girly minded, right? Like, we're more, like,
Feminine.
no, we're not that. I feel like
Oh.
See, my love of girls think they're not feminine minded just because they hang out with guys. Because
we're
it's
like,
so not true.
we're different. We're not like,
we
we're not like
yeah,
the
we don't
other
get grossed out by
girls.
farts and burps. And it's like, you're still girls. You're still find a way to be mean in a
Trust me.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay, it's so true. Actually, now that I'm saying that, we're not. I'm not pick me, but like. I
No,
just
but girls
act
love
like
when a guy, they're like, oh, I have guy friends. So, like, it's like a badge of honor for girls. And we're like,
Not
okay.
like
It's like,
Other
I understand
girl.
you. Boom. It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
but
Like, can you
obviously,
imagine me like, Austin, I have a lot of friends that are girls. You want to hang out?
no. But
silly.
what you said earlier reminded me. We were like, oh, is the wit matched? So like, funny story. Kevin and I went to a Halloween party a few years ago.
Oh, this is a good story.
It was our friend's birthday party, but his birthday is November 1st, right? So
Yeah.
it was like Halloween themed. I don't know if you were there, Austin. And
Who
he's
was
like,
it?
it was Sergio's.
Was that the one
We
at
had
his
the
house?
photo drop.
Yes.
Yeah, the backdrop. And
Oh, man. I passed out on the front lawn.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so you
That-
were there, but you probably don't recall this.
Jamal was there. You guys were gone by the time we got there.
Yeah, so we
Last
got there
time I saw
late
him.
because I had to work,
Yeah, it was a rough
and
night.
that was when I was waiting for my bar results. So I was working at the pizza place, and we got there late, and Sergio like totally underhyped it and was like, "It's just costume party, like whatever."
Was that when you were
right?
dressed up like
And I
Helga?
went as Helga
Oh my
from Hey Arnold with a black unibrow, my hair in pigtails. He went
You
as
guys
Hey.
had a picture? What do you?
Yeah,
like,
I
put this
will.
together?
He went as Hey Arnold,
That was
right?
the best costume
Okay.
I've ever seen a friend have.
Okay,
It
we
was
show
the
up
best.
again. I'm thinking it's a friend's
Sober.
birthday, super casual. Yeah, we both show up so
guys.
dead sober. We show
And
up.
then we see you guys like sit
There's
down.
a photographer, a professional photographer taking photos. We walk in. It was like me.
I'm his DJ on the balcony.
No,
It's
straight
like-
up. There's a DJ.
Yeah, it's a
All
it's a
this
part. It
person-
was a rager, dude.
Straight up, like it was like Mean Girls. All these girls are dressed in lingerie as
Oh my
like
god, it was.
Devils.
the devil. Yeah,
Angels.
cats. Like all this
Cops.
stuff. And I have a unibrow, and I'm like, I just remember I looked at Kevin. And I said, I've made a mistake. And I
Did
literally.
you keep that on for the rest of the night?
I wasn't there long. I was there for a bit, but
I
some
was there
girl.
less.
Okay, yeah, he was there less. But
Let
some
me see
girl
this
comes
quick.
up to me later, right, and it's like, "Oh my god, where did you get this outfit? It was amazing." And I was like, "I own everything I'm wearing."
Just
right
not the
now.
unibrow.
Just and then that was the best part.
I mean-
She goes, "Oh my god," and the unibrow looks so real.
It was like black. It didn't look like your eyebrows.
My hair is blonde. I was like, "In what world do I have a black unibrow? Like what?" And that was when I left. He left previously
Okay, let me
because
say why.
I'll let you say it.
So I decided to try to drink to catch up because I'm like, the only way this will be fun is
Yeah.
if we catch up.
yeah.
I got there late. Yeah.
Yeah, so I go to the bar and I'm in my little sweater and my like flannel underneath, and I don't have Helga next to me to make it obvious what my costume is. So this one girl, and I'm pretty sure she was an angel. Like I remember.
No, she was in like lingerie. I remember.
Yes,
this
and I remember her like just being like whatever, and then she just looks at me, she goes, "Are you supposed to be like Mr. Rogers or something?"
Oh my god.
And I go, "Yeah, you want to be my neighbor?"
Oh.
And then she goes, "I don't get it. Like I don't live around here." And I just said, "I'm fucking leaving." And I called an Uber right then.
I think Kevin and I collectively, together, we were there for an hour.
You know what's even cooler than that is that at that point, you guys were probably there longer than I was coherent
100%.
at that fucking party.
We probably were like, "Why?" As you were in this bush.
I was literally.
Because it was you and Dylan. You were both so gone
Oh
at that
my
point.
Because
God.
Dylan was a spider web, was he not?
I forgot.
No, Nick was like a trash can. I was like
Yeah,
a.
Nick was trash.
No,
I-
Dylan was for sure a spider web,
What
and
the fuck
Tubi
was
was
I?
a spider.
Yeah, he did have a weird.
Oh.
He was a
cotton
spider
thing.
web.
Yeah.
We had weird costumes.
A
All
spider
of
web.
us.
A spider web.
Yeah.
You know, Sergio played us. We all showed up wearing stupid ass costumes.
I wore a mullet.
I remember that. Yeah.
That culture is not your.
Okay, wait, to reel it all the way back to the what we're talking about. Girls are making eyes at you. They're thinking like,
That's where we came back for that far. Okay.
he made eyes.
ADHD.
That was a lot.
He made eyes with me and made me, well, you guys just think they're being nice, but this girl moves in. Okay. How do you know when you're talking to someone that they're actually like they're not being like, get away from me, read the room, versus like they're into it.
The length of an answer, or like how much of they'll respond with.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll get the vibe off of it, if they're just like, she's like, you having a good time? They're like, yeah, I'm just here with my friends. And then she's like, looking instantly at the bartender. You could be like, okay, she's doing that. That's
Boy,
fine.
I'll stop you right there because what we learned from the first episode was I do not know how to read said vibe. So I kept getting mad at Tori. She's like, you just know the vibes there. You just know the vibes. I don't know the vibes, so we have to elaborate. But what were you going to say?
I also think guys are really stupid by offering a yes/no kind of question. So
Yeah, I agree.
like when a guy's like, "Oh, that girl don't want to flirt with me," and it was like, what'd you say?" And they're like, "Did you come with your friends?" Like, no, she showed up to a bar by herself. That's loud and crowded. Like, you gotta.
And then
ask
what do
a
you get out of that
question.
conversation? That's just a scary question to ask, if anything, too.
Yeah.
Be honest, that's
You
getting
hear about
kidnapped
yourself.
vibes.
Yeah. But it's funny because sometimes when guys are like, "Oh, girls suck at this bar," I'm like, I think your banter sucked.
Most likely.
Because sometimes you ask, like, I'll be like, "Oh, well, what'd you ask?" And it was like the simplest, dumbest question. I'm like, how could she flirt with that besides saying you?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you have to ask something that requires a
More
detailed
open-ended.
sentence a little
Right,
bit. And
yeah.
if she's short, then I kind of do the sign like, "Oh, I asked you something." I'm trying to think of like an example, but like, "Oh, what's the song that gets you on the dance floor?" Like something even silly or stupid like that.
You
It's
open
best.
up with that?
No, but like it's asking their thought on like what they
Okay.
like.
So I guess to flip
And
it.
she's like, "Oh, I don't know," or like then I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you didn't want to engage with a question that wasn't a shitty ass. Do you come here often?
Who do you know here?
Yeah, you like AMFs? Like, yeah, like if you ask a stupid question, you're gonna get a stupid answer. But if I
Okay.
ask a question that's not a stupid answer and you give me a stupid answer, I'm like, I'm not trying that anymore.
Okay, so to like flip it, right? So I'm on the receiving end of this, right?
'Kay.
So I approach. Say I ask a guy a question.
Mhm.
Or a guy, I guess we'll start with a guy asks me a yes no question. That's not an immediate, like, they're just being nice. Like, they just might be dumb.
No, because they might be seeing like, will she be mad if I like approach her with just a simple question?
Right.
So I don't think your
Yeah.
first question is like that. It's hard to like say how to judge, but a guy could ask a question and be like, "Does she want to have a conversation with me?" But if she
Yeah.
turns to look at her friends or like kind of ignores it, that's a sign. But if she like answers like, "Oh yeah, no, I love this place," you're like, "Oh yeah, cool, me too," and then like you try to go from there.
Okay, so flip it now. I approach a guy because we generally know I'm usually the talker.
No, the woman who has a podcast is the talker.
How dare you? So I should avoid yes no questions, is what I'm hearing.
I don't even know if you ask those, really. I feel like you just...
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm always so afraid, right? Because I'm an oversharer and I obviously talk a lot. You both aren't denying
You might
that.
not even come up to him with a question. I could see you just going up and start talking.
You would be like, "Do you remember Alabama's team in 08? Great team."
Oh, wait, I wasn't even that there. Oh, eight.
I'm just saying you would
Bro.
know. Right now,
That's
if
a
I
good
asked you
one.
to answer it, you would probably be like, "Well, I know the quarterback was this."
And
Like
he's
you're
just like,
hiding
"Who
from
are
my
you?
answer.
Get-
Yeah.
what?"
I can't. Okay.
Okay, but you want to ask a question because you are a talker. So yeah.
Okay. But like, what?
What should you ask?
Yeah, because you're saying avoid yes no questions. And I feel like I generally do approach with that because it's like simple and I don't want to be too much out the gate.
So sorry. When I say you shouldn't do that, I mean it shouldn't be the frame of each question after the conversation has been engaged
Yeah.
with. Dating it for me is when a date feels like an interview.
Yeah, it's supposed to
That's
be
why I'm
like
like, don't
formal
do
and
too
broken
many
down.
questions.
It's like middle school, like 20 questions.
Yeah, how many siblings do you have? And I'm like,
Why does
we're
it
wondering
matter?
if maybe we're gonna have sex later. We shouldn't be talking about our families like that. Like that's not the point of this
How
date.
do you think about like, oh my god, this guy has to get his nephew to the dentist appointment on Tuesday? Like,
So you propose a question that is,
Yeah.
you kind of have to be like, I think, kind of quick on your toes in that sense.
Yeah.
But you could open with a like simple question to be like, do they want to even engage maybe with a conversation?
on like just
Okay.
But
yeah.
if you keep doing like, oh, are you having fun tonight? Yeah. Do you know what you're doing after? Yeah, do you know what you're doing after? No, not yet. Like, you can't ask a question.
a concert
that
date
lets-
and it was just like that. I was like,
we got roped into a concert right with our friend, like with Jordan and Maddie.
Uh-huh.
We didn't know what to expect, right? We didn't know
what was the concert?
this
Krungman.
Krombin or whatever.
The fuck is that?
Okay,
They're a
they have no
band.
words in any of their songs except for
They're, like,
one
instrumental.
song, and she would literally go around and be like, "Yes,
That was a song. It was pretty funny.
yeah."
Like, this is the first time she's ever spoken into the mic.
We literally were there for
Yeah.
an hour, and we're like, we haven't heard. We didn't even know when one song ended and another started. Like, it was They have great music, right, to like listen to in the background, but we just showed up thinking it was gonna be something else. It was, yeah, but anyways, going back to your yes. That's what I'm picturing is like, don't ask questions that are like that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so obviously we know I love sports a little too much, but the girls were like, you need to reel back your sports knowledge. Like, you can come in so hot being like, your team fucking sucks.
Alabama 08.
Yeah, maybe not like that with the sports thing. You'd be like, hey, man, wasn't that fucking Bears game crazy? And you'd be just like, yeah, I saw that. I don't even actually know. So I don't know if that's even good.
Not even coming in that hot, but also yes, no questions. Like, what the person's at the bar next to you, you're into them. What's your opening?
I think it's easy because you see the person, then maybe you can like profile them a bit and see like maybe what they look like they would be into. Maybe they have like a band shirt on or like some shit, or they're having a certain
drink. So
drink.
you were looking, is what I'm hearing.
Well, when you know you're into them, we're not necessarily looking like they made it sound like they're watching the door who walks in every second. Like we don't do that. We notice who's 2 feet in front of us. Like we've admitted, men are simple, dumb creatures.
Yeah,
he's like horse with blinders on.
Yeah, we don't know there's more out there because we're just like, oh,
you guys are there like a security camera, just watching everyone's move.
Yeah,
and
no, it was crazy. I was like kind of scared. I was like, holy shit, you guys, your heads are on a swivel.
That is scary to know.
Because the thing is, we were wolfing down chicken tendies, and they were like, well, you didn't see that guy came in with that person, blah, blah, blah. And I was like...
You're like, dude, I was asking for more ranch.
Not wolfing down chicken tendies. That's beautiful syntax.
Okay, so you're in your little blinders. You see someone, you're like, say? Yes. So you're profiling them, what they're wearing, what they're looking at, what they order?
Yeah, pretty much all that. Something until like I'm so clever and on the spot, I'll think of something clever. There. I am.
And girls do appreciate when a guy notices a detail.
He's so humble too. It's wild.
Extremely.
I'll try to say something usually about their drink. I think that's like the easiest way.
I was gonna say, like, if you see like a girl with an old fashioned, you could like make fun of her.
Yeah,
about
like
it
damn,
or something.
You got a manlier drink than I do because I'm like, I wasn't that tastes good.
Okay, so my espresso martini. What are you guys saying?
You just made the bartender take 7 more minutes. Thanks.
What do you say? Perfect. Okay, that was so quick. I love it.
See, that's like it. That's like.
Well, I worked at a bar, and I do believe
he's buying time because he doesn't know what to say.
Oh, what would I say if I saw an espresso martini? Oh my god! I'm picturing I'd be like, why would you even order that here? I'm just picturing I'm in a shitty bar. I'm like, what? Why would you? I was like, why? How could you even get that here? And then she'd be like, it's actually good here. And I'd be like, I don't believe you, dude. There's no way. She'd be like, well, get one and order it. And then I get one and order it. And then I'm talking about.
See, he doesn't know how to play chess.
See.
Okay,
I think the drink is
the risk is unmatched here. Yeah. Both of you.
The drink is an easy way to start the conversation. And because sometimes you want to know, like we said, we like to go out and we're out with our friends to have fun. We're not necessarily in the MO.
Yeah.
So I think a girl will appreciate sometimes that the first thing a guy says to her isn't like, oh, I'm trying to know if I can take you home later. So if it's like, damn, an AMF, like, I hate your boss for you. Like, I know they put you through the week. Yeah. Like I try to say something just like, here's what your drink is telling me your week went like.
Yeah.
Like if you're taking a shot, you just go up there and get a shot, you'd be like,
so you're basically like,
fucked up day.
Yeah, like if they have a shot, you're like, holy shit, you must have had a bad week that you're getting that.
Okay,
and you're like,
damn,
okay.
Yeah, or like if the bartender's taking too long, I'm like, order 2 because we're not trying to be here again next round.
Yeah.
Like, you can do anything. You let the drink be.
It's like
it's an easy topic. It's an easy way to go.
Whereas, so I would say start.
Okay, and like so based on their response is how you like realize if they're into it or not. If they're just like
100%,
and they walk away, you're like, okay.
I leave the bar if they do that.
If they do that, that's crazy.
I leave the bar and never go out again.
Shit, now I know why so many men leave.
And the bartender's just looking at me while that happened.
So never complain to a guy they don't make espresso martinis when it's clearly a dive bar with 4 beers. And then when you ask what wine they have and they say red or white, you just let them pour which one it is.
Okay, I'm like that. I'm like white as long as it's not Chardonnay.
Yeah, but first you'll complain about it, they're not going to make you an espresso
I'm not going to complain. Shit! Every episode this turns into a roast of me about my friends. God damn, this is so humbling in the worst way. But so you're just like immediately looking up them up and down.
Like if she's wearing like a band shirt and it's like I don't know.
He has a very niche like band shirt.
Like or like artists or something like that. I don't know. Or if there's like bad brains. Bad brains. I'm making, and then if she was wearing a bad brain shirt, I'd be like, "Hey, my friend Kevin." Every time I wear this sweater,
he's gonna come yell at you right now.
Yeah. Okay. And there'll be something like that. Something will come into my mind at that moment.
What if they're wearing like their meat generic as hell right here?
I've never seen anyone as perfectly generic as you.
Yeah.
You know?
They created Vanilla Froyo as a person. It'd be you. Like that's how he goes about it. Like plain yogurt is what you remind me
You
of.
know what's wild? If I was drunk, I would probably somehow take that as a compliment, and then later I'd reel it
You'd be like,
back.
so you think I'm really smooth?
I would literally reel it back and be like,
So you want more of me?
You know, you're a good basis. Like, there's a lot to build upon.
I would be like,
That's
I don't think that was a compliment. Like, but it would take me a long time to realize that, to be honest. All right, so I guess we've covered kind of bars. So quickly, we will cover the apps.
The amp. sorry.
so ominous.
I was saying that really slow. I don't know why, because my brain was still processing what I wanted to say, because I was laughing still. What just occurred?
The amps.
The apps.
It's like I don't know. I'm gonna stop.
Moving on. So what I'm hearing is, I mean, obviously you met your girlfriend on the
everyone
apps.
uses the apps. Like we're saying that, but like who our age isn't.
No, I'm not saying the apps are a bad thing. I'm saying, but what you're based on your responses, you're like, I'm at the bar to be with my friends. So I'm saying, like,
Oh yeah.
I truly thought like the best place to meet someone was the bars. But what I'm hearing is men are a lot of times like, no, I'm at the bar with my friends. Like the apps is where I'm gonna meet people.
Yeah, honestly, literally, I'd say like 98% of the time, I've never gone to a bar and been like, yeah, I really need to go hit on some chicks. I just know I wanted to get fucked up with my friends and kick it.
Hype man over here.
Yeah.
It's like good man. Okay, so on the apps, right? You're going through what app do you think is best?
Hinge.
I
Hinge?
I met my lovely, beautiful girlfriend on Hinge.
Yes.
That was nice.
Okay, because we're 4 for 4 on Hinge based on the last two guests. Do you guys pay to
I do.
filter more? You do.
I do.
Okay. Do you?
I did not. No, I did not pay.
But I know it's because the algorithm's like it's geared to make you pay to make you not hate it.
No, same. The people that
What
show
do you
up.
get from paying?
Okay, the things that first of all,
unlimited
it's
likes.
so expensive.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of money, right?
No, literally, let me tell you. And the people they show me for like the send a rose, I'm like, this man cannot be real.
Yeah, it's like
He's
the Big Bang Theory. I've seen her feed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And so you pay. Why do you
Pay
pay?
reference. Yeah.
Because you think the algorithm's just better for you.
Oh yeah, like they're gonna give you a better roster if you're giving their company more money than the person who's not.
That's so weird.
And
How
my
do they
cons-
figure that? Would
my
they filter through like
conspiracy
more
theory-
attractive people? Is that literally what they do?
No, the
or something
rose.
like
I
that?
swear to
don't
God,
know.
like you pay for like a week, all of a sudden you see a whole ass different group of people.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's wild.
So my conspiracy theory is that they program if you're a free member, they figured out what you said because it says we want to know who you're liking in the beginning.
Yeah.
You download it.
sure, right.
So they save someone who's very much like that for your last free like of that day.
Oh,
So that you're like,
Yeah.
okay, finally I'm at the good part of like the thing, and it's like you're out of likes. Do you want to buy more?
and you're like, fuck, I was just getting started. And
Yeah, and then if you already admit
Let's
to
just get
pay,
warmed
and
up.
you're right, it is overpriced. It's a lot faster.
No, I say this, but like
yeah,
I talked last episode, like I got sucked into paying for roses because they kept showing me all these amazing humans, and I'm like, I'm not out of roses. Let me keep paying. Like, and
Bachelorette.
Tula was like, don't pay, you get one a day, and I was like, one a day isn't enough. You know, like
One a day isn't enough.
they were
I've
showing
never
me
said
like
once.
they were
Holy-
showing me like
Sydney, you love so many men.
they were perfect, and I look
So
at
many.
the people that liked me, and I'm like, you know. But also, like, some of the filters are not available without paying, whatever. But okay, so going through it, are you guys going through who liked you first or the general page? Obviously, back in the day for you.
I think actually the general page.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't immediately go, oh my god, there's a heart. I'm gonna go there first. Like I don't.
Really? Okay.
Really?
It's
Because I
different.
literally think the algorithm is made to make the first person. You're like, ooh, look at today's a good batch. And then you're
I
like, yeah.
do not
And then you're
feel
like,
that way on mine.
Really?
I'm sorry.
You just start the day terribly on these dating apps?
But I usually only
That bad, huh?
I think my weird thing is I'll look at one photo, but then I look at the responses to the prompts, but instead of keep looking at all the other photos.
So I guess when you guys look at your prompts, like people who've responded, do they actually put effort in? Because there are so many men who will just put like periods for all of them,
Like, what do you want to do this year? Travel. Fuck, who doesn't?
or they just put their Instagram.
Tell me travel
I bet
where?
you want to quit your
I've
job
had-
until you're
Like-
retired,
Like,
right?
or I saw one guy, he put his job as, which I said, I think in the last podcast, he said, working on myself. I said, aren't we all?
You
That's
should be.
Well,
not-
this guy has to do it full time.
Like,
So
which is worrying. Like, he was working
exactly.
9 to 5?
Yeah.
What I've tried this year with the apps is I like to see what someone clearly is kind of like passionate about. So even if it's not something I align with, but I can tell they're like geeking out on that
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
I love someone who admits they're like
Mhm.
they're gardening and they want to learn. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
so even if it's not a hobby that I like, but when someone's actually not putting like what they think is an answer people will like, because I think it's
Mhm.
really obvious to be like when a girl's like ideal Sunday, even if she really does want to drink beer, watch sports, and eat wings, I'm like, you're doing that. So guys are just like the dream girl.
Or where
thing.
people are just like they try to be like funny, but it's so obvious they're trying to be funny in their responses, and I'm like, it doesn't seem genuine. It seems like a very fake, like,
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
my prompt
that.
answers that get the most engagement too
yeah.
are the ones where I'm literally trying to be the least impressive.
Okay.
Like people are like, oh, like I don't like I love reading, but when people are like, oh, I don't like
We
reading,
know.
but like, what are you reading right now? Like they're like,
That's pretty
you
cool.
have a
Yeah,
hobby,
that's
even if I
engaging.
don't like it, and it's just something. Whereas
Yeah.
when you used to think, what would be the answer that would get the likes? Like
Yeah.
those turn me off when I look at that because I'm like, yeah, okay.
Like, do you even care? Or are you
Yeah.
just like fucking feeding into
That's
it?
what, there
Yeah,
are a lot
yeah.
where you're just like, do you even care? Like, why are you just being like periods or like the most basic like travel? You know,
Wait,
like
what do you mean
Yeah.
a period? They just respond?
literally, I saw so many were just a period for each response.
Yeah, one of my it wouldn't be my first bar
That's
question though is I'm like, tell me your perfect Sunday. Like, what does your ideal Sunday look like? Like, and if they like walk me through the day,
Yeah.
I'm really into it. Instead of like,
Mm.
oh, I don't know, chill and relax. I'm like, yeah, I think everyone will say that. But when
Yeah.
they're like breakfast, they like, and they kind of walk
Yeah.
you through it. I'm like, cool. Like, you're telling me
Yeah.
really a little simple niche
Sure.
thing. So your prompt like would involve football. Like, you're not being a pick me girl because you literally are the biggest sports fan.
Yeah, and you have people that could actually.
But like,
vouch
I
for
think you need to
that,
make
so.
it like Alabama football. Like, even
But
though
it's
you won't watch
funny you
football
guys
all
are
day.
saying this because the girls were like, hide that shit. Like, you gotta hide it, pretend to be dumb a bit, and then like,
I guess the thing is that on the surface level of a dating app, a dude could see that and they would just assume you're being pick me, but they don't know that we know that
You're deep in the Wikipedia.
yeah,
Exactly.
that I
So
think
it's
you
like
kill a
that
man for
balance.
You should write some
Alabama, yeah,
Wikipedia.
you know.
So I don't know if that's the right way to go on an app.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, I can see that.
So now we're gonna have, my guy friends look at my profile like Tori and Tula did. We're not gonna go through all the messages or guys because I'm not ready for that with them. But here they have my phone. So yeah, let's see what you think as you go through it.
You have funny arms posture. That's the one thing I know.
Oh, he's roasting.
I'm
us, so-
Speaking your friend, not like,
I'm
as
double-
a guy on the app.
I'm
like,
double jointed
Oh
in my
God, you are.
elbow.
Holy shit!
No, this
dude.
one I just love your arms and like it's funny.
I do look like I'm like clutching the
Yeah, like,
table.
that's like a weird pose.
It's like they're long enough to hold the camera from that.
I do, yeah, I do look like but I look like I'm like gripping the table. You're right. I didn't
You
even
know,
think about
the
that.
thing about finishing The Sopranos, I don't know if I'd want to date you because I feel like you'd be so depressed after finishing it. I'm like, do I want to really?
But I've never
be
started
involved
it.
with
And for
someone
me,
like
that kind of looks like the kind of response you think a guy would love to see. Like, oh yeah, we can watch like a mafia show. Like for me, it's kind of like, oh, she's writing that for me instead.
Yeah,
of
and after we're gonna watch The Godfather and Godfather 2, and I'm gonna
yeah.
criticize.
I want
Damn.
him to put up a Scarface poster in our house one day.
Okay. So first, damn, this is harsh. Okay, wait. Well, okay. First, we'll go back to the prompts. Photos.
Overall, I think you did a good job on your photos.
Any that you think should be replaced
No, yeah, you look pretty, Sid.
or rearranged.
The arm one is the only one that I think right away.
You're like, take it out or rearrange it. Take it out. Like replace it.
Yeah, and I think like your travels make you a 1% kind of person. Like the amount you've traveled is nuts. So I think you should show a picture of you. Like you have that pretty one of you in front of the falls in Africa that I like a lot.
So specific.
Yeah.
Look, he's already got a replacement set for
I
you.
Yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah.
Is he
You just got
obsessed?
upgraded.
Is he
already.
obsessed with me?
No.
Not the quick. No.
And
But he
you could
remembered.
use one more prompt, I feel like.
I didn't
Okay,
really.
no. Back to photos.
Okay,
Wait.
yeah.
Austin, what did you think about the
That's
photos?
a good first one.
That's a good first photo. Yeah.
Okay.
This one's cool.
I remember that one. That was from. the
You're
birthday trip.
influencing him by saying that.
Okay, I'll let him
All
go
right.
first.
Wine country. She likes to get fucked up in wine country.
Yeah,
dude. She,
give
you
her
know,
a soggy
wine
bean and
testing.
she's
Yeah, we
fucking
all know. We
good.
all know what happened. Okay.
Not Chardonnay. We all know. I like Chardonnay.
I think they're
Melted
good.
butter.
I know. I like the last one. I know why you put it there. It's to show that you have friends and you're involved and you have a social life. And it's not just you by yourself and making strangers. take
Yeah,
these
but a
pictures
dating
of
app
you.
should be more like individual photos. That makes
Only
more-
individuals.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
don't
you have
think
one
it's
at the
that, though.
end. I think that's really
Okay,
I think,
okay.
you know, like, I think
So
the
one
friend
max
photo's
of like
good. Yeah.
a group.
Well, it's like when you guys see the first photo as a group of guys, you're like,
No.
please be the hot one. It's never the hot one. Right?
We literally, my roommates and I played like,
Or
who
like
is
the
it?
fish.
Who is it? And we
How
all
much you
bet.
got- girls love the fish photo.
What do you
Where a
mean?
guy's just holding up the fish he caught, and it's like, hey, I can provide for you, caveman. Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah. Like, girls hate that one. It's funny. Yeah.
Yes.
So, because you have 3 like posed pictures, and every picture you post for, right? But like you got solid 3 poses for these. I think one of these in between should be like you doing one of your adventures because you take more adventures than anyone I've ever met. In
Yeah.
life.
How many adventures does someone need to have to match your standard of someone that adventurous?
I don't need people who have been on adventures. I need people who are willing to go on adventures.
I need someone that's not afraid to like leave home and go.
Yeah,
do
like
some
I don't
shit.
need someone
Yeah.
who's gonna jump off the very sketchy bridge that I jumped off. You know, I don't need them to do that, but I need people who are willing to at least go to those places.
But even if it's like, because you really love to travel, and I know we're gonna get into prompts in a second.
Yeah.
But you don't have like an obvious travel photo in there.
You're right. I did take those out. Okay, so
And
now
you
going into
take
prompts.
Yeah, prove it because this is all in LA. Or no, that's wine country.
Okay, going into prompts. What are y'all thinking?
The Sopranos is just funny.
Okay.
And
Okay.
let's start with. So I think you
So
should be-
Sopranos. Cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
espresso martini, sure.
Okay.
Together we could.
Was-
Trivia nights. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
she's
Should be
into
playful.
trivia nights. We get it. Likes to travel, fluent in sarcasm.
What does adventurous mean to you?
Isn't that the same as likes to travel?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Are we
What do you
being-
You
mean?
mean spontaneous more than adventurous?
No. Because you can like to travel, but it doesn't mean you want to go to Africa and go camping with no cell phone service or jump off a bridge
I don't
or
know.
go to Australia. Like,
Travel could also not mean that.
what's what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people travel to resorts and that's all they
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They're two different because I like both.
Need a breakdown, but I get it.
do.
A breakdown, goddamn.
I
Between
don't-
travel and adventures, yeah. I just no. I'm just picking it apart.
I know, like you asked us to look at it and like think of something, so we're trying to tell you what stands
This is
out.
what happens when we actually apply ourselves and we do critical
It's
thinking.
crazy.
It is.
I don't think the prompt needs to change, but like you
My
kinda just
answer.
explain to me saying and like push it like likes to go out of your comfort zone.
Honestly.
One
Okay.
of my green flags on an app is when it says I know the best spot for because it's like you're giving them like here's the sign this guy needs at the bar saying hit on me, right? Like he was like I need a girl with a sign and it's like I know the best spot for like street tacos. I'm
Okay.
like when and
There's
where
the sign.
because it's on me.
Boom.
Like
But if I say, like, I know the best spot for espresso martinis, that's not giving, like, alcoholic.
no,
Okay.
Most people
no, I
want
would
to take
never
you out.
think. Oh my god, this girl drinks too much.
I mean, think about a first date. I think bars or like dinner are probably the most popular first dates anyway.
Okay,
So,
well, that's a whole other episode we haven't gotten into yet about first dates. So
sorry guys, I'm fucking.
I would say, but you guys have proven
Tune in.
yourselves where you can come back for more. I have been on, for an update for the viewers, I have been on one date since, but we're going to recap that in the next episode. I just want to give you the male perspective on the first 2 episodes, but these 2 days so amazing. We will invite them back.
Thank
So-
you.
Thank you. It's
Next
fun.
time I'll probably have 2 more
Nice to
drinks
meet you,
and see
y'all.
how I do. So
Yeah, next time they'll just be doing shots casually every time I mention certain words.
Cheers for that. Give me another one of these.
Cheers,
I think they're